I'm Ron Kenedi, and I'm a artist living in Nevada County, and I've been doing artwork for, I'd say I just pulled a drawing out that was 50 years old, so, and somebody just bought it too. I think of Nevada County as being an artist colony. We are a group of, it's like if you go to Hollywood and you sit at a diner, and the waitress comes over and you ask her what she really does, she'll say she's an actress, or she works in the film business, or she does this or that. If you come to Nevada County and you go to a diner, which we don't have, but we have restaurants sometimes. I don't know if any of them are open, but you ask somebody what they're doing, and they're either going to tell you two things. They're going to say, I'm either a therapist or I'm an artist. And that's what we have in this county, a very unique county, very unique group of people that live here. Why I'm here and doing this is that I entered a show with the local indigenous Nishinan tribe. The group is called Chirp, and they took one of my paintings, and I'm part of their show, and they've asked me to explain some of the things that I did with them. And what was interesting about that setup was that I got to interview the head of the group, which is Shelley Covert, and I got to ask her questions about what she'd like to see on a painting about the tribe, because it's, you're just kind of walking into, well, here's the tribe, do something, do some artwork. Well, I don't work that way. I get involved in knowing about the people I'm working with, the situations I'm trying to express, the big ideas I'm trying to put out, and that helps me understand what to paint. This was a forced change, and I really appreciated that at the time because I needed it at the time. And then trying to understand a culture and just explaining the culture through the visual aspect without writing a story about it, just the vision, and have people come up with their own ideas of what they're seeing because you've given them that leeway. You've given them some little markers that they can appreciate through their own eyes and their own life. So this was a really pleasant experience for me to do. It took a long time because the work for the Nishinan painting, there's a lot of research involved, and redoing of the rattles are a little bit difficult to paint, and making sure they're accurate. I did not want to do something that wasn't real for the tribe. I wanted to make sure that what I did was accurate so that people could relate to and say, oh, that's a rattle, that's a feather, that's a condor. And it took a while to get it right. I'm standing here in front of two paintings from about two different indigenous cultures. One, the Nishinan from Nevada County, California, and the other one is from Tanzania, the Maasai culture. But I want to start here. I did this painting for Chirp, the Nishinan tribe organization, and this was part of a show that will be shown virtually in the coming days. But when I did it, it was done as an expression of what the tribe means to me and the people in the tribe. I met with spokesperson Shelley Covert, and I asked her who she admired and who was an inspiration for her. And she basically said, Belle Douglas, who I used here. And she said, I carry a picture of Belle in my car amongst all these other things that are rattling around in everybody's cars. And she was an inspiration for me because 100 years ago, She was the person that advocated for the tribe. The tribe has been much maligned over the years. It's a 12,000-year-old tribe that now is down to 144 or so members. They've had a very hard time existing here, and that's why I wanted to do something positive for them. Right after I did this painting, I was contacted by a fellow in Tanzania, and he wanted me to paint the culture and life of the Maasai people. He's a Maasai man. He's a photographer too, so he sent me some pictures about it. And I got to see what the tribe did in terms of their accoutrements. I painted this picture of the Maasai women who adorn themselves with amazing jewelry and fabric and color combinations that are really different from what we're used to here. But they are, I took some liberties. I took some liberties with the color of the sky and other things like that, but basically I kept pretty authentic in terms of their markings and their fabric and how they put themselves together, and how they adorn themselves. But what I found to be interesting about the whole thing, and what prepared me to do 12 paintings for the Maasai, was the work I did for the Nishnaws, and got me to understand that there are certain things that are important, that are different from the people that we see every day on the street, and they need to be highlighted. They need to be shown with the people. They need to be shown in the environment. And I took that same understanding to working with the Maasais, and was able to put together a 12-piece exhibition of the different parts of their lifestyle. So I'm very appreciative to having the opportunity to work with our local group, which led me to working with a group that are thousands of miles away. Thank you.